those magical moments that happened to you during the week that you want to share with us. Now, speaking of magical moments and sharing and stuff, this is a new moment for all of us. It's a new song that I've got. So, welcome to Unity in the Seven Hills, and welcome to a new song. If you're here for the first time, nobody else has heard this song yet either. So you'll catch on. Let's stand and sing together. We're gonna sing "Hey, Hey, Hey." Hey, 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 how are we gonna show up today? Hey, 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 how are we gonna lead the way? We'll find the answer if we look inside. We have the answers when we trust we are wise. Hey, 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 how are we gonna show up today? Hey, 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 how are we gonna lead the way? We'll find the answer if we look inside. We have the answers when we trust we are wise. Hey, 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 how will we find the words to say? Hey, 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 how will we change the world today? We'll find the answers if we look inside. We have the answers when we trust we are wise. Hey, 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 how will we find the words to say? Hey, 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 how will we change the world today? We'll find the answers if we look inside. We have the answers when we trust we are wise. Trust we are wise, yeah. Hey, 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 how are we gonna show up today? Hey, 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 are we gonna lead the way? Hey, 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 are we gonna show up today? Hey, 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 are we gonna lead the way? Lead the way. Everybody together. Hey! So here's a classic that you all know. Let's stand and sing "Morning is Broken." Morning has broken like the first morning. Blackbird has spoken like the first bird. Praise for the singing, praise for the morning, praise for them springing fresh from the word. Sweet the rain's new fall, sunlit from heaven, like the first dew fall on the first grass. Praise for the sweetness of the first garden, spring in completeness where the fields pass. Mine is the sunlight, mine is the morning, born of the one light, Eden so plain. Praise with elation, praise every morning, God's recreation of the new day. Good morning, everybody.
And as we light the candle this morning, we remember the light that lies within each and every one is found within our heart. And so we take this opportunity to move from our head and the constant thoughts down into our heart, where we feel our connection with this community. So will you will you repeat with me the unity statement of faith? There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life, God, good, omnipotence. Welcome to Unity in the Seven Hills, whether you're in person or online. We welcome you here. We welcome you, whatever your age, your race, your gender, whatever your whatever your race, your age, your gender, whatever you identify as. We welcome you, whoever you love, who you vote for, how much money you have, and how much education you have. Welcome home today to Unity in the Seven Hills.
Good morning. I'm so glad to be back. Purpose statement. Oh, and our purpose, let's say this together with passion. We are creating a spiritual home for our community, a place that empowers and inspires growth, passion, and purpose, individually and collectively, to contribute to our world. A place for the spiritually led to be spiritually fed. Thank you. I trust you've all, we've got visitors this morning. Love it, love it. Love to see your beautiful faces. I trust Lisa has given you all a packet this morning. She's so faithful. Thank you, Lisa. So welcome to Unity in the Seven Hills. We are glad you're here. And after service, we invite you downstairs to have coffee and fellowship with us, because we are really anxious to get to know who you are. Excited, yes. Not anxious, no, excited. This man. So now for our community news. We are going to have a very, very special Holy Week for the Easter and Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday service will be for April the 13th. On Thursday night at 6 p.m., we're going to have an in the garden experience. We're going to have a Garden of Gethsemane set up here for this service. That's April the 17th, Thursday, 6 p.m. And then our Sunday Easter service will be Rise Up Singing. That will be the 20th of April. We'll have Easter eggs. We will have the Unity in the Seven Hills Choir with a featured singer, our own Christy Mabry, and so much more. This is going to be an exciting week. The Easter choir, if you'd like to sing in the Easter choir, the sign-up sheets are in the back and also downstairs in the Namaste Cafe. So please sign up so you can get notifications of the rehearsal dates. Now, prior to Palm Sunday, we need to clean up a little bit outside and make ourselves sparkling and look like we appreciate, because we really do appreciate this property and this church that God has given us that is paid for. So Saturday, April the 12th, from 10 to 2 p.m., we will have an outside cleanup and an inside cleanup. So please sign up in the back or the Namaste Cafe Please sign up. We do need helpers. And also bring a bag lunch so we can have some good fellowship too. Now, for our Garden of Gethsemane, Unity needs flowers, plants, and garden decor to borrow. You can take them back home. And we also need at least 1 or 2 volunteers that like to decorate. On Mondays at 5:30, we will have yoga downstairs in the Namaste Cafe. The Wise Women are meeting this Tuesday at 6 p.m. on Zoom, and our facilitator will be Christy Cook. If you'll check our newsletter, you'll see the topics we'll be discussing, so you can prepare. Mary Ellen and her Course in Miracles will be Wednesdays at 7 p.m. on Zoom. If you're interested, please see Mary Ellen. Now, the Quest book study. This is the most exciting book study. If I had had this when I first started Unity, it would have been so helpful. This is a deep dive into the ancient principles that have been taught, that are alive today to help us navigate and not just survive, but thrive in our world today. We talk about our spiritually led, being spiritually fed. Y'all, this is the book. I have had the book for a month now, and I'm reading it, and it's just delicious. It is inspiring. It has answered questions that I've never had answered before. And with it comes a workbook, an activity book that keeps you focused. It's like a daily devotional, a little activity for each day. And it is truly a deep dive. So Deanna has purchased all of these books for Unity in the Seven Hills. So we thank you, Deanna. Thank you so much. They're on sale in the back for $10 each. Now, these books are used, so she chased them all over the internet to get used books to save us money. And they're in the back, and they're selling for $20 a set for both the activity and the book. So please see Lisa in the back, or you can see me to get yours. Now, the classes start this coming Thursday, April 3rd, at 11 a.m. here at church. It'll last about an hour. So come do your delicious book study, and then you can all go out and eat lunch with your friends. Or Tuesday night, April the 8th, at 7 p.m. on Zoom, if you prefer to stay at home and do Zoom. The other great thing about this is, if you miss one, you can attend the other. So you don't get lost if you're traveling or whatever. So this is a wonderful thing. Thank you, Reverend Carla, for teaching this class. This is going to be a true asset to the spiritual growth of Unity in the Seven Hills. All right. Now, there are a couple of other things I want to announce. The prayer chaplains will have their monthly meeting at 2 o'clock tomorrow here downstairs in the Namaste Cafe. And I would like to thank Nancy Stokes, Revy, for the beautiful newsletter. She's taken over the newsletter. If you all have noticed, it's very, very colorful. So thank you. And Paula, thank you, Paula, for training her in Canva. Yes, that technical thing. All right. Now, let's passionately say and affirm our mission statement together. Unity, it's the Unity principle number 3. I create my experiences by what I choose to think, feel, and believe. Now, our mission statement with the same passion. Unity in the Seven Hills is a vibrant, inclusive community that inspires individual spiritual growth through education, prayer, and sacred service. And now for today's daily word. All right, today is forgive. My soft heart expresses love as I forgive. Holding on to hurt caused by someone's words or actions is harmful to mental, physical, and emotional health. If I stew over these negative feelings, it's likely I will feel worse. It is when I am willing to let go of these troubling emotions that the healing begins. Forgiveness is healing. Realizing the slight may have been unintentional, or the one who hurt me may be unaware of my pain, I feel compassion. I let go by repeating the words, I forgive. I forgive you silently to myself, which helps me speak these words aloud when I am able. If I have caused unintentional harm, Sally, ask for forgiveness. Through divine love, I forgive and am forgiven. As I express this love, I mend feelings and open the way to peace and harmony. And from Luke 6:37, he tells us, do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven.
As we go into meditation today, we feel the support of this universe for all that we do, all that we experience, all that we create, all those friendships, those people in our lives that need to be forgiven and that we forgive ourselves too. I feel the earth support me. I know the freedom of the sky. I share the elements freely. Cleansing waters within me lie. You can sing with me. I feel the earth support me. I know the freedom of the sky. I share the elements freely. Cleansing waters within me lie. I feel the earth support me. I know the freedom of the sky. I share the elements freely. Cleansing waters within me lie.
This morning, as you close your eyes and deepen your breathing, I want you to listen to the words of this beautiful poem. Who am I beneath the face that I see, in the skin that I feel? Who am I beyond the memories, the conditioning, the programming? Who am I beyond the noise? What name does my soul go by? I am not I am not merely I am not merely the roles I play or the labels the world has placed on me. I am not the scars of my past or the fears of my future. Beneath it all, I am the silent witness, the breath between thoughts, the still point within the storm. I am the one who sees, the one who knows, the one who loves without condition. My soul does not need a name, yet it sings one in every heartbeat. It whispers in my longings, moves in my laughter, and shines through my tears. It has always known the way home. If we could remember, truly remember, we would walk this world with less fear and more wonder. We would meet each moment as sacred, each soul as kin. We would no longer strive to become enough because we would know I am enough. So today, turning inward, not to escape, but awake to remember what is eternal within your being, to rise above the state of the world and return to the truth. I am whole, I am light, I am love expressing, I am that I am. Rest now in the silence. And now, continuing with our service, we remember we are more than our personality. We are more than our shadow. We are spirit, living in a spiritual world, having a human experience. And so it is.
I feel the earth support me. I know the freedom of the sky. I share the elements freely, cleansing 'cause within me lie. So, this morning I'm going to sing a song that I wrote a few years ago. It's a cheeky little song. Actually kind of reminds me of maybe of a little bit of Who's the guy who did the Giving Tree? Uh, Shel Silverstein, yeah. A little bit like that. Now I'm unique, you're unique. We all got to choose from God's boutique. As co-creators, our lives we tweak. This song's gonna sneak up on you. Some say life it isn't fair. Some live life without a care. You should take care whatever you do, 'cause life's gonna sneak up on you. We're all living together, spinning around on this globe, through all kinds of weather. Round and around we go. We all got responsibility to be the best that we can be, treating each other with dignity. This song's gonna sneak up on me. Some say life it isn't fair. Some live life without care. But you should take care whatever you do, 'cause life's gonna sneak up on you. We're all living together, spinning around on this globe, through all kinds of weather. Round and around we go. Ours is always the reason why. It's almost time for us to fly. We've got stuff to do before we die. This song's gonna sneak up on I. Some say life it isn't fair. Some live life without a care. But we should take care whatever we do, 'cause life's gonna sneak up on you. And death's gonna sneak up on you. We're all living together, yeah we are, spinning around on this globe, through all kinds of weather. Around and around we go. Round and around we go. It's got a little darkness to it.
Thank you, Daniel and Creasy. Yep, life snuck up on me. In case you hadn't noticed, I have not felt 100% this week. So my voice comes and goes, and my voice is my passion. You know, I am a preacher of principles. I'm a practitioner of spiritual principles. I use them daily to move forward through my life. I love this morning that the daily word was forgiveness, because as we continue on in Lent, headed towards Easter, that transformation to be born again and to rise up saved is our journey this month. So Charles Fillmore, the co-founder of Unity, said Lent was, and I read, a time of spiritual renewal and transformation rather than a period of sacrifice or suffering. Unlike traditional Christian teachings that emphasize fasting from physical pleasures, Fillmore encouraged fasting from negative thoughts, beliefs, and behaviors that separate us from knowing the presence of God. So what is spiritual cleansing? It's a releasing of limited beliefs and negative emotions, such as fear, doubt, and anger. Anybody here ever doubted? Anybody here ever experienced fear or betrayal? Haven't we all at a certain point been through quite a lot of life coming up on us? So Lent is about clearing the mind and heart to make room for divine wisdom, to find inner peace, that joy of being alive. Do you feel the joy of being alive as the spring has sprung? Even though we sneeze with all the pollen that's in the air, we delight in the colors of spring. Let us delight in each other as we spring forth to create the world we want to live in, joyously, peacefully, with love. We're going to get angry at each other. Yeah, that's part of the human experience. But what you going to do with that anger? Are you going to hold on to it, grasp it? Are you going to know you're right and somebody else is wrong? Or are you going to release the grasp and allow spirit to flow? I know every one of you in this room is on a path of awakening to your soul's journey. And in our souls, we have a pattern that's unique to each one of us. In our uniqueness on this soul's journey, we will come up to several challenges. Hundreds of challenges, I feel like, at this age I am now. What another opportunity, yay! How many do I get to go through? Oh, this one too. Okay, God, let's do it together. The title of my talk is, Use the Force, Luke, Let Go. Remember Star Wars? A great metaphysical movie. And Luke and the Allowance fighters are trying to destroy the Death Star that's impenetrable. And they blast it and blast it and blast it, and they're not making any difference. And all of a sudden, Luke hears a voice in his ear say, use the Force, Luke, use the Force. Let go, because the task that is impossible is possible when we focus the energy of the universe towards that perfect spot that we are always being led to. You know, have you ever looked at a baby and thought, boy, you are born in sin. You are just the lowest thing I've ever seen. No. Do we care about the color of each other's skin? No, we see the beauty in everyone. Do we care about gender identification? Some of us make a whole big deal about that. And what I'm saying to you is, in unity, we don't. We recognize that we all are immersed in the invisible substance that we call God, the divine intelligence, the unconditional love, the grace of God that transcends all karma. So we all have that opportunity to let go of what's making us sick. Do you hear that, Carla Lynn? You can let go of this and not be sick. Because we are here for a purpose. What purpose is yours? You know what my purpose is? I want to embrace all of you with love and remove the suffering that is going on in your lives. I want you to see the possibilities we have right here, right now. I want you to know that together we can do the impossible, because nothing is impossible with God. Now, whether or not you believe in God doesn't matter to me, because I believe. I have the faith that knows there is a universal wisdom and intelligence, a consciousness, an energy field that we can all harmonize and align ourselves with, that our life will move forward in a way of ease and grace. We struggle, don't we, in our human condition? We make it so much, I guess I'm going to forget the talk. We make it so much harder than it needs to be. We're great at that, aren't we? Oh my God, you just don't know how hard it is for me. What is making my life hard? Take a moment, reflect on that for yourself. Go inside. What is making life hard for you right now? And feel into that hardness and say, what can I give you to soften? What are you here to teach me? I am willing to learn. I'm willing to move forward. In the transition we are here in this community, moving from minister to minister, we're in the wilderness stage. We're in the wilderness stage where things are uncertain and confusing. And so somehow we think maybe something on the outer is going to make it easier for us. We'll build a golden calf. We'll praise that. We'll say, oh my gosh, this crystal will solve my problem. There's nothing in the outer that will solve what's inside of you except your truth. That you're a beloved child of God, that you've got everything you need within you to step forward. I don't know what to do to get his attention. Anyway, let me get back on track because we have been given a great moment here. I'm so glad there's some new people here so you can hear what we're about. I'm an anomaly. I was bred in unity. My parents were unity ministers, so I grew up with this approach to life that is based on ancient spiritual principles that come from the mystical branch of any theology. And that is that we're all one. And that in that oneness, if we can stay connected with each other, all problems get dissolved. The great dissolving energy of forgiveness and unconditional love. If we didn't judge, we wouldn't have to forgive. Who has a brain that doesn't judge? Yeah, we all have one. That's what the brain's for. Our head judges all the time. What are we going to make meaning out of this or this or this? And why did she say that to me? Oh my God, she made fun of my red shoes. That's not fair. Why do we think life has to be fair? Where have you heard that? Life is not meant to be fair. Life is meant to grow us up so that we can clean up the mess that we've made and rejoice with each other in the path we are going. No outer force or outer governments can stop us from knowing joy. That is an inner job. Joy is found within us. Peace is found within us. It is a state of being that we can step into anytime we choose. So this book that we've been studying on our way to Easter is The Seven Stone Path to Wisdom. And on the seven stone path, we first have to accept what is right before us. We have to accept it. Because if we resist it or deny it or ignore it, what happens? It grows and it grows until of what's before us is this avalanche. And once we accept it, what's the next stone we step on? Surrender. We surrender to what is. When we surrender, when we let go of our egoic attachments, do you know what your egoic attachments are? Let me spell them out for you. Because sometimes people get confused on what's ego and what's spirit. And you'll hear people say, well, spirit spoke to me. When Spirit speaks to you, it's gentle, it's kind, there's breathing room, there's compassion, there's empathy. You don't hear Spirit saying, you're right and they're wrong. Doesn't ever say that. That's ego. And ego wants to keep us locked in the box of being safe. And so we rationalize why we do things. We excuse why we didn't do things. We project onto others what we don't like about ourselves. Catch yourself sometime when you project onto somebody else. Say, what you don't like about that person. Take it back and go inward and say, could I be like that? Mother Teresa said until she could accept the way she was like Hitler, she couldn't do the work she had come to do. Now, we don't usually compare Mother Teresa and Hitler, but that's what I'm saying in this human journey we're all on. We're dealing with ego and the voice of wisdom. So Daniel talked last Sunday very brilliantly, Daniel, you did a good job, on engagement. And engagement is wisdom in action. And wisdom in action is faith. Faith without action doesn't cut it. Don't tell me theories. Don't tell me all the knowledge you have in your head. Show me what makes you cry at night. Be vulnerable. Be humble. Be willing to love yourself more and others more. For truly, this is a time we've come to that we are the answer. I know it's been said in other generations, but come on, how much worse does the world need to get? Really? I don't know. I never thought it would get this bad. Silly me. So, what I do know is that spiritual principles work. They work for everyone, saint or sinner. The force that Obi-Wan Kenobi told Luke to use in Star Wars works for Darth Vader as well as Luke. It can be used for good or it can be used for evil, because the force is neutral, but it is powerful. And so let's just go through today as we connect with each other and connect with others, our family members, and share our treats and share our ideas. Let's go through it really consciously aware of what am I thinking? What am I saying? How am I being who I know I am? You know, for me, and I can speak for Daniel too, because I know this is true about him. When we're being funny, we're being real. Right, Daniel? Yep. Silly, funny, whatever. We're being real. And so knowing what makes you come alive, what your purpose is, allows you to be real. I don't mean this to be a lecture. What I want it to be is an opportunity for you to surrender, to just let go. Let God guide you, whatever the God of your understanding is, spirit, energy, the force. But let's play together nicely. You know what I'm saying? Let's not pick each other apart. It's real easy to see what's wrong. I could stand here for hours and tell you what's wrong. Would that inspire you? Would that bring you hope? When I first started ministry, that's what I thought. I thought I was to be the sword of truth. And then I realized I was to be the voice of hope. And I know that all of you are struggling in some area of your life. Just know you're not alone, that you are precious and so important to this development of the universe. Whatever will come from who we are willing to be in action. Quit talking and start loving. I love you all. Thank you.
So we have an opportunity for spectacular growth coming up. We have Easter coming up on the Holy Week. We have Palm Sunday on the 13th of April, and on the and then we have the Garden of Gethsemane on the Thursday, which is going to be a different kind of an experience. And then on the Sunday, we're going to have choir. And we've got Christine Mabry, who's going to be singing with us. And she's right there. But also, and so if you're a singer, or even if you just want to be in a choir, that's cool with me. But what I wanted to do was to inspire you to go out and talk to your friends and your family, and all the people around you that you think might be right or might need some unity in their life. And there's some cards at the back that you can, if you're a little quieter and shyer, inspire others to by giving them the card and inviting them to Unity in the Seven Hills. We want to fill this place up. We're going to have the choir up here. We're going to have a little band, and we're going to fill up these seats out there. There's not going to be enough room for the choir to get up and down, so just want to let you know that in advance. You better come early and get your seats. Now let's sing the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. Come on up. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Let's make that true. Wherever I am, God is. Because it is true anyway. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well. So let's stand and sing that. Pronounce that to be true. Light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. Love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. And the presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever I am, God is. And all is well. Thanks to Creasy for coming up and playing with me today. So let's affirm our abundance together, and then Sally's going to take over for the rest of the bits coming up. So, our abundance. Unity in the Seven Hills is abundantly blessed. Creative people are drawn to us. Divine ideas flow through us. Financial resources bless us, and we accomplish mighty works together. So, giving from the heart allows us to cover our needs. Thrive, you guys can take a seat for a moment. And thrive and grow together. If you're joining us online, you can give at unityinthesevenhills.org. Whether you are here in person or online, know that your generosity is deeply appreciated, honored, and blessed. Thank you for supporting our mission and helping us to grow in love and connection. So now it's time for the walk of abundance. As we come forward and form a big circle, going both ways, you can come forward and share your financial support with Unity in the Seven Hills, and that's your spiritual community. Please take an affirmation from either side here of the table and form a large circle. So, we are going to sing something wonderful. Come on now. Here we go. Something wonderful. Something wonderful. I think she just pulled something. It's happening to me right here, right now. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, and it won't let go. No, it won't let go. All this love inside. We can let it shine. Yes, we can. Something wonderful. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Yeah, don't forget, go the other way. Come on. I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. And it won't let go. No, it won't let go. There you go. All this love inside. We can let it shine. Yes, we can. Something wonderful. Something wonderful is happening to me right here, right now. Oh, I can feel it in my body. I can feel it in my soul. I can feel it in my heart. And it won't let go. No, it won't let go. All this love inside. All this love inside. We can let it shine. Yes, we can. Something wonderful. Woo! There you go. So now let's join with me in the blessing of these gifts here. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive, and I am grateful. Today's prayer chaplain is Sally. Remember that we have gifts and offerings here, but we are the gifts and the offerings too. And we can take ourselves forward into this world with joy. So let's close with the peace song, and here we go. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me. Yes, there is peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as Creator, united on our wings. Yes, we walk with each other in perfect harmony. Yes, peace begins with me. Yes, this is the moment now. With every step I take, yes, this is my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Yes, there is peace on earth, and yes, it begins with me.